Things I'd like to see by the end of the bluelock manga. Now, this is just a little list that I've made up today or a couple days ago about things that I'd actually like to see before the series would end. Now, I know bluelock isn't in its final arc and it's not close to being in its final arc anytime soon, but these are just a couple things that I'd like to see either in the next arc or by the end of the series. So, if you guys like this type of content, please make sure to like and subscribe because we're almost at 2,000 subscribers. Hit the post notification bell so you never miss a post by me. And let's get right into this. Now, the first thing that I have written on this list is a Metavision counter. Now, I know a lot of you guys raised your eyebrows at that. I said in a previous video that I'm kind of mixed about the introduction of Metavision to the series. Yes, it takes our characters to a completely different level of skill that we've never seen before, where they're actually able to compete with world-class talents. And yes, I know world-class talents technically have Metavision too because they're able to read the game so well. So understand, you need to add that. But I don't really get why Kaneshiro is kind of using Metavision as a cop-out for players teleporting around the field. I just don't like it. I'm not going to lie. It's just at this point, when you see a person through on goal, it's almost a guaranteed chance. I'd say now it's like a 60, 70 chance that a person is going to stop them when they're right in front of the goal, ready to take the shot. Like this Kaiser shot, I do not think this is going in. This is going to be stopped by somebody. If I'm wrong, please clip me and let me know in the comments. But anyways, I'm just saying that I want a Metavision counter in either the next arc or an arc after that, which I would preferably like to see in the U20 World Cup because that's where the best youngsters in the world are going to be. And obviously the Masters aren't going to use it right now because the Masters aren't really like trying for real, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'd like to see the shock on Isagi and everyone's face when they're like, oh shit, this beautiful ability I have to read the game is actually being countered. Now, I know a lot of you guys probably have a question like, oh, but how are we supposed to counter such a thing like that? Something that can see over the whole field. I'd say maybe a vision or something that could end up hiding somebody's presence on the field. Now, not on some Croak no basket shit where this guy's quite literally ghost on the field. No, something like you can hide and do unpredictable things on the field that the eye above the field can't really see. Because as we know, the eye above the field is basically Metavision. Like that's how you see when you have Metavision as a player. You're able to see everything on the field. You're able to see the best pathway to the goal. But imagine a player or a couple players that could hide from that eye, hide their presence from that eye so they can make the right choices every time. It's kind of like Kuroko, but at the same time, it's still like, I think it'll be a good addition to the series because it would add some more balance. I feel like Metavision needs a big nerf so far. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. Moving on. The next thing I'd like to see is another New Gen 11 striker. Now, I know a lot of people who are Kaiser fans are going to get mad at me for that. Kaiser fans, listen to me. Kaiser is a great player. And he hasn't disappointed me so far. I understand that he's going through a character arc just like my favorite character, Nagi. But the thing is, I don't think we've seen someone in bluelock yet that's like an absolute, just like unstoppable, guaranteed this guy's #1 strongest. Yes, I know Rin was that at the beginning of bluelock, but Rin's already been caught up to, you know what I mean? I want someone who's going to be staying the strongest. Of course, Isagi's goal is to become the best striker in the world. But I feel like if we get a character maybe in the U20 World Cup, the New Gen 11, and he's a striker and he just plays for this OP team and actually ends up beating Isagi's team to knock him out the World Cup, after Isagi beats Kaiser, it will not only introduce a new formidable antagonist, it will also introduce us to rivals that are not really close to us. Yes, we already have that with Kaiser, but I feel like maybe a Spanish rival, Brazilian rival, that would also be a really good addition to Isagi because it shows that, not only bluelock he has to defeat. He has to defeat everybody in the entire world. It's not only bluelock and a couple other players. It's literally every striker going in the world. And I want this next New Gen 11 player to be absolutely cracked and almost unstoppable, like a Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo. You know what I mean? You guys know what I mean by that. Anyways, moving on. I know this has to be happening. Otherwise, Kaneshiro, I'm going to be so mad. Nagi's improvement. Bro, if Nagi had all this talent, and like people say in their theories that, oh yeah, Kaneshiro's using Nagi as an example to see how players don't reach their talent because of laziness or other factors involved. Bro, I swear, I'm gonna be tight because Nagi has so much potential. And one thing I hate about every facet of life is wasted potential. I do not like that because it just leaves a gaping hole in your chest and you're like, bro, like it's always that what if this happened? You know what I mean? So I really want Nagi to get his potential and become the best player that he could actually become in this series. And he's not just a potential man like, let's say, fucking Megami. You know what I mean? So I really do want my boy Nagi to be very formidable at the end of the series. And I think the narrative really backs it up because this dude has a spin-off only for himself. The first character to get a spin-off, by the way. On top of that, this dude literally parallels the freaking MC so hard. He was the last person to enter Blue Lock, as Isagi was the first person to enter Blue Lock. Isagi has black hair, Nagi has white hair. Like, come on, bro. The parallels are nice here. So I really do hope that Nagi, by the end of the series, has gotten a very good improvement arc and he's just like cracked. I really hope he's like top 2 to top 3. A short one that I like to see is a time skip after the U20 World Cup arc. Now, a lot of people are going into this U20 World Cup arc maybe thinking that Japan should win, and I feel like Isagi winning all 4 of his games with Bastion Munchen, then going on to win the U20 World Cup would put him in a great spot and candidate for the next best striker in the world. But honestly, I want the road to be harder than that. We all know that this road shouldn't be this easy where Isagi just keeps winning. I want the whole Blue Lock 11 to play. I already made a video about this a while ago. I got flamed in the comments for saying, oh shit, they're going to play a team in the group stage and play them in the semifinals. All right, let's switch it up. We're going to play a team in the group stage. We're going to lose, and we're going to play them again in the finals, and we're going to maybe parallel the second selection and lose. I'd like that a lot more. I like Blue Lock a lot more, I'm sorry, when the unexpected happens. Like in the second selection, when Rin ended up beating Isagi for the second time, that shit broke tropes. That shit broke many tropes in tournament arcs, where usually the MC would lose in the beginning, then get back up, train, get some new teammates, acquire new bonds, get stronger, and then go all the way to the final boss again just to lose. Yes, normally they would win, but Isagi lost. And the reason why he lost was well explained, and it was just perfect. I feel like that area of Blue Lock is perfect. Second selection Blue Lock is a perfect arc. I'm not gonna lie to you. But yeah, like honestly, I really do need a time skip after U20 World Cup because I want to see them lose. I want to see how they're gonna deal with it. And I want them to lose to somebody who's absolutely like the next antagonist in the story and quite literally cracked. Like they didn't stand a chance against this guy at this point. Because then not only does it set up for the future, it also gives us hope for a time skip, character development. You know what I mean? It sets up a lot when you have a character like that. So yeah, I really do wish we could get a time skip and then maybe club football, Champions League, I'm not sure, and the World Cup as the last arc, and then an arc after that. I'm not sure how that'll work. But yeah, honestly, I hope that happens. The final thing that I like to see in Blue Lock in the last coming arcs, no, this is not the only things that I want to see in the future of Blue Lock, but these are the things I'm going to include in this video. So the final thing that I want to see in the future is the goal rule gone forever. I never want to see a cap on how many goals we can score in a match ever again. I never thought this was a problem in the second selection, but this is a huge gaping problem in the NEL when literally not everybody can have their moment because there's only 3 goals to score, which means only 3 characters, or maybe 1 character can score twice, will score the goals. Bro, this is probably one of the worst things Kaneshiro has added. Yes, with the 5 goal rule, we only had 5 players. So it was like, okay, bad. Like, you know, like we only had 4 players. So someone has to score twice to end up winning, right? You just have to guess who it was. And maybe sometimes someone would score 3 times. You know, it's just a very, very unpredictable thing when you only have 5 players on the field. But when it's 11v11, you can't put that down to lower goals. It had to at least been 7 goal limit, but I'm not even joking. But then these games would stretch out for so long, but that would also force Kaneshiro to pick up the pacing because the pacing in the NEL is not that great, I'm not gonna lie. I know it sounds like I hate the NEL, but listen, the arc has very high highs and the lows are not that high. I'm not gonna lie. The lows are just not good enough. Like the arc really struggles with pacing. And this goal rule takes away a lot of suspense and what if factor from Blue Lock, which is what I think made Blue Lock because it's like, oh shit, like everybody on the field is a striker. Anybody can score. You know what I mean? It's a battle royale. Right now, it doesn't feel like a battle royale. It just feels like Isagi and his squad versus Kaiser and his squad. And then we have Rin. You know, it kind of is a battle royale when you say in theory, but it's not like the old Blue Lock battle royale where everyone's like, oh shit, like this guy can score. No, this guy can score. No, this guy can score. You guys know what I mean. But anyways, I hope you guys like this video. Please make sure to like and subscribe. I'm almost at 2,000 subscribers. Thank you guys for everything you've done for me. And I hope you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.